It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh. 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 It's black and white.
Good morning everyone, my name is Lee, welcome back to another video. It's Tuesday, 2nd September 2025 and today is day 2 of the service changes. So today we're going to Luton and Milton Hempstead in Milton Keynes. So we're getting an MX-12 KW 3868 with a Arriva. We're going to take this on the X14 service to Milton Keynes with a Arriva. So without further ado, let's go. Morning. Thank you. So on my first bus today, MX-12 KW Arriva. This is 3868 based on the Milton Keynes depot. We're going to be taking this on the X14. Now the X14 is a new service, just like the 55 from yesterday. It runs every hour. It runs in the peak only at the moment between Aylesbury, Kingsbrook, Bearton, Newton Lees, Windermere Drive in the Lakes Estate, but actually, well, sort of, I'll go through Mount Farm, and Milton Keynes. There are a couple of trips in the morning, a couple of trips in the afternoon in both directions, and I'm on the last one to MK in the morning, the 9:15 departure to Milton Keynes. My bus has actually got next stop announcements, which is amazing. But we're just leaving now, and let's go on the X14. So we just left Wingrave on our way to Wing. So the X14 basically follows the one X4 as far as the roundabout of the dual carriageway. Now the X4 goes through to Leighton Buzzard, and that's where it now terminates. The X4 no longer goes to Milton Keynes. It only goes to Father Leighton Buzzard in the daytime. There's one trip a day that runs to Heath and Reach, but the rest of the day Heath and Reach is now served by a 2-hourly service by Red Rose on Route 150. So, which basically follows this, apart from obviously around Kingsbrook, in the X4 and X14 goes down Kingsbrook, while the X150 goes down Bearton. But we're just coming to the temperature guys at the moment, but then when we get to the roundabout, we then go onto the dual carriageway, just as 100 basically. So we're basically at 100 basically. So yeah. So we're just joining the dual carriageway. This is what the 100 does normally, but now the X14 does that as well. We're going to take this all the way to Newton Lees, Sahilia Avenue, and then we go around and then go up to the Lakes Estate. So we've just left Windermere Drive, and it's just stopped at the next stop at Bridal Drive Way for some reason, I don't know why. But yeah, there's literally 6 of us on this bus. Arriva, yeah, we're even on time most of the journey. We're actually running early now, and that's useful because we've got to make a connection. We've got a 20-minute connection to the X1. Yay! The X1 coach service to Luton. It's an interesting route because they've changed it slightly. So we're going to as the X1 coach. Now the X1 has had a massive change, I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. And the first thing is it's changed depot. Previously it was run by Milton Keynes with Tesla Safaris, it's now run by Luton with Mercedes-Benz Turismos. So that is good news for passengers. Much bigger coaches and much faster, which I'll get to when we get on. Yeah, onto the X1. Running into Milton Keynes point, and we're at arriving 2 minutes early. Now we've got to catch the X1 coach now. I'm going to actually for another 20 minutes. So that's normal. I put street lights on that all the time. Does that sort of owner have? That's all.
Great vehicles they are.
Thank you. And here we are, Milton Keynes, about an hour late after leaving Aylesbury. Made it to Milton Keynes. We've got about 20 minutes now before my next bus, which is going to be the X1 coach. So the X1 has had a massive service change. It no longer runs from to Bletchley or Stenham now down the road direct from the station to Hotcliffe. And it's also been extended to Capri Green Business Park in Luton, just outside the airport. So, but we're not going to take it to the airport, we're going to take it to Dunstable. This is so that we can get a quicker bus from Dunstable with the advantage of the guided busway. But first, we've got to do some bits and bobs here in Milton Keynes before we get the X1. Okay, my next bus is here, BV20 HRV number 7203, one of the Turismos. This is going to take us on the X1 now. The X1, as I said, has been extended to Capri Green Business Park, and it's also been rerouted so that it's now direct from the railway station in Milton Keynes straight to Hotcliffe. No longer serving Bletchley or Stenham K. But the service itself still runs hourly with 3 coaches. It's now run by Luton Depot rather than Milton Keynes, so this does mean that Tesla Safaris have gone back to Hinkley and Turismos are running the route instead, which means they're slightly bigger and they're better. So yeah, we're going to get on in a minute and we'll head to Luton. Hi, you alright? Thank you. Morning into Dunstable. Gonna get off here because this has to go the long way around. Thank you. Thank you very much. And here we are in Dunstable. And that was 7203. So we made it to Dunstable. So what we've chosen to do, me and Dan, is gone off at Dunstable just so that we can get a direct bus on the Garda busway. So we're going to catch the E with centre bus in about 10 minutes. We have arrived early, so good. Yeah, there's no change to the E. It's just to get direct to Luton so we can beat the X1. So yeah, we'll wait for the E and we'll see you when we get there. So the X1. So those who don't know the X1, it's our commuter coach service down here in the area. It runs from Milton Keynes to Luton. They recently changed it as part of the service change so that it now extends up to Capri Green Business Park just outside Luton Airport. It also now goes to direct from Hotcliffe to the station in Milton Keynes, so it's non-stop. I apologise that I couldn't record. Unfortunately there was music and I don't want to get copyright strike again, because banging tunes, okay, I must add, on Heart Radio. So yeah, now I've just checked the times. It turns out that the B that we should have connected with is actually running late, which is actually coming before the E. So we're going to get the B instead with centre bus. So we're either getting centre bus or Grand Palmer, but we don't know at the moment. But yeah, so I'll see you when our bus arrives. So we're not getting this Z, we're not getting 3211, we're going to get BU16UWN number 636 with centre bus on the E to the Galaxy Center. Are you alright?
You alright, mate? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I do find this one a bit weird.
Evolution.
So we're now on 636 with Centre Bus. This is on the E from Tollington. It's going to the Galaxy Centre. We're going to take this on to the Galaxy Centre, and we'll get off there and wait for and walk over to the main centre. Because we got a Z, we had a Z, but I thought we'll get this E. So why not? We'll get Centre Bus involved with this. There's no changes to the E. It's just a useful connection for me to get to Luton, because the X1 will take forever. So he has to go via the Luton Hospital, and we can go straight down the Garda busway. So let's get going. Thank you. Made it to Luton. There's my E636 with Centre Bus. Now we got an hour to kill.
I think they both work there. I think.
Just going through Luton Point Shopping Centre in Luton. So we've got off 636. We're now going to the interchange because we've got an hour to kill, because we have just missed 46, and that's our next bus, route 46 to Hemel Hempstead with Centre Bus. Now, this is now the only route from Hemel Hempstead to Luton, as with the 721 that being withdrawn. There is now only one route to Hemel Hempstead from Luton, route 46, run by Centre Bus. So we're going to take that up to Hemel Hempstead. We then get the X500 back to Aylesbury, and I'll tell you what's going on there. So we're now going to get YX60 WGB 493 with Centre Bus on the 42. Hi. Right. Thank you very much.
Hello.
So we're now on YX66 WGB with Centre Bus number 493.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to take this on 46
Okay then. All right.
to Hemel Hempstead. This is actually no. Yeah, so we'll take this to Hemel and we'll get off there. Thank you. Thank you very much. And here we are in Hemel Hempstead. For now, we've got to do something quickly and then we'll be back into it. Right, made it to Hemel Hempstead. We've got about half an hour here, so what we're going to do, I've noticed one of our favourite drivers is on the H10 today with Red Rose, so we're going to get her to Boxmoor and then we'll be back. So yeah, see you in half an hour. Okay, just on our little circuit on the Boxmoor bit on the H10. Even though we're on diversion on that, oh well, never mind. But now we're just going to get the X500 back to Aylesbury. Now, the X500, those who don't know, is the original it's the express variant of the 500. So the 500 and the X500 is now combined to every 30 minutes, Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday, I mean, sorry, between Aylesbury and Hempstead. Previously there was a short trip every half an hour, every hour to Buckinghamshire, but that's now been replaced by the X500 and the 500 services instead. Red Eagle still around the routes using MMCs and E200s, and we're going to catch the 1420 X500 back to Aylesbury instead. So yeah, the bus should be here shortly, and let's go back to Aylesbury. So we're going to get YA71 OHG with Red Eagle on the X500 with next to Reaver driver for driving. The driver I had on my last Reaver. Right. I'm through. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've just noticed that. Oh, Daniel. Oh. So we're now on YX71 OHG. Ready, cool. And it's history repeating stuff for me because it's the driver is actually the driver that I had on my last Arriva bus. He's since moved to Red Eagle. So yeah. So we're just going to leave on the X500. We're running about 5 minutes late at the moment. There's traffic in Hemel again. But this is the X500 and now we're all the way to Aylesbury. So yeah. Thank you very much, Farouk. See you later. Back in Aylesbury. Okay, back in Aylesbury now. That's the end of my day. Well, I've just missed the 9 now, but I wasn't going to make that one because we ran 15 minutes late most of the journey. Because in right late, it was left late. So that's what's happened. But yeah, I'm going to end it here in Aylesbury today. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll pass you to a voiceover me to sum up today. So to conclude this video, and a quick review of day 2 of the service changes in Bucks. So on day 2, Tuesday the 2nd of September 2025, me and Daniel Meeking of the Transport of Buckinghamshire channel travelled around Bedfordshire and Hertfordshire around sampling some changes. The first bus was Arriva's MX12 KWW 3868, a Pulsar on the new X14 service to Milton Keynes. We then got off and then got BV20 HRE 7203, a Mercedes-Benz Turismo coach on the X1 service to Dunstable. We got off in Dunstable so that we can get a direct bus to Luton, and we got 636 with centre bus BU16UWN and MCV Evolution on the E from Toddington bound for Luton. We got off in Luton and we then caught 493 YX66 WGV on the 46th service to Hemel, Hempstead. Getting off in Hemel and then catching YX71 OXG on the X500 to Aylesbury with Red Eagle. Now, information about the X14. So the X14 is a new peak hour only service that operates via Kingsbrook, Wing, Newton Leith, Lakes Estate and Stadium MK. Departures from Aylesbury are at 6:40, 7:10, 8:15, 9:15, 15:45, which only goes as far as the point, rest of the journeys go to the railway station, 16:40, 18:10, and the new latest departure to Milton Keynes from Aylesbury is now at 19:25 rather than 18:20 on the Red Rose 100 service. Coming back from Milton Keynes, they are at 5:30, 6:05, 15:20, 16:50, 17:35, and the last one at 18:05. These routes are Monday to Friday only and are operated by Milton Keynes Depot of Arriva. However, as I record this, Arriva are in a bit of a hard time at the moment with additional action as I record this. I don't know if it will be happening yet, but all we know is that as I record this, it was announced last week that the Unite Union are taking additional action at Milton Keynes Depot on the grounds of pay. If these strikes go ahead, the X14 will be suspended as part of this. This was my last day on travelling on the new service changes. I was planning to go out on the Wednesday and the Thursday, but this didn't happen on the grounds of problems with surrounding myself. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you do enjoy the stuff, please like, comment and subscribe, and then